So I'm just going to step in right quick and have Nail Bay hook me up. You can tell by my shirt, I just threw something on because when I come back, I'm going to put my hair probably in a straight up afro and have an outdoor sesh. And I think I'm even old and hot flashy enough to probably have them when it's cold out, just put a coat on. I should be so embarrassed, right? I should be so embarrassed. She's taking selfies. I probably had it accurate that time. She's taking selfishes in her little raggedy ass convertible. And I don't mean that with general shade. I mean that because it's an actual raggedy ass convertible. I'm going to have to park at the motherfucking bank. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me? Okay, there we go. Got him. Got him. All right. Here I come, Nail Bay. Here I come. So this is his off day. This is his off day, and I stood there and I was gonna go ahead and get somebody else, but the Becky bitch that always trying to get my phone number strolled up. She saw me come in, so she strolled up to the desk. So fuck her. So I just told the young lady, thank you, and left. But at least now I know that Wednesdays is his day off. Because what she gonna learn is that it's worth it for me to show up and have to turn around and leave than for her to get my personal data. Fuck you, Becky, and your incestuous rapist, supremacist daddy. Y'all chose that. Y'all chose it. Oh yeah, and time's up, Becky. Don't get all hyped now. Don't get all hyped now. You revamped the Me Too movement to accommodate your white ass. So you deal with supremacist daddies ruling of your bodies. Y'all did this. You made a choice. And don't talk to me about blaming you for what your ancestors did. Because we talking about what you actively allow. We are tomorrow, just like the children are the future. If the children are the future, then we are actively the future ancestors, right? So I'm giving credit where due. I don't care what the deal is. When you turn it into your neighborhood and a car that was on the street behind you turns also, you feel like they following you. Even if they live over there, you feel like it's somebody's following you. Now I gotta look at this fat bitch in the face. Oh my God. Everybody's out. I guess this is cool though, because I had to really scrape and empty the whole ass. Ooh. It was a motorcycle. It was super purple. Are y'all being evicted? What's good? All this furniture and shit still sitting out here. The neighbors and their kids are out. But guess what? Boo-boo. Oh, and check it out. So, when Mr. was going to work today, he called me and said, did you hear me outside talking to such and such? And I said, yeah. And so he told me, you know, he exchanged pleasantries and niceties with the neighbor, right? And the neighbor said, you know, we've been neighbors for a couple of years now, because he's one of the newer neighbors. We've been neighbors for a couple of years now, and we haven't, you know, spent any time together or been in each other's house. Boy, bye. I stopped listening to that conversation right at that point, because if your motive is just to get to know someone, as black people, what we don't say is, hey, you know, we've been neighbors and we haven't been in each other's house. That's not the phrase that we use. So that lets me know that you really, and white people are curious too. They just can't hide their curiosity. And apparently you can't either to say some shit like that, for some shit like that to be the second thing out of your mouth, because what you're not going to do is come in our house. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I think he figured just because Mr. is a compassionate and generous soul, dear opportunists, being a basically good and genuine person does not equal gullible. Let me specify, in our case, because in a lot of people's cases, that is a green light for opportunists to take advantage. But what you not gonna do? So, Mr. has, snowblowed their drive for them or whatever. And he's not the kind that minds doing something, like, obviously, for him to do it. But when he sees you not stepping up to do for yourself, you ain't finna take it. You ain't finna take advantage. That's what you're not finna do. And so, I'm sure having his driveway snowblowed was convenient, since he don't have the homeowner sense of his own to mow his lawn or shovel his snow. The two basic things. And I'm glad, because Mr. is so generous that if it wasn't for small household things that he saw that dude doesn't do, Mr. would be open to befriending them. And so I'm glad that he shows himself repeatedly and often in terms of home ownership, because that is the thing that's going to stop Mr. from dragging me into a whole friendship situation with some people whom I would not necessarily choose to be friends with. I don't think they're bad people, and I would be friendly with them on any given day. But we ain't finna be tight. We ain't finna be tight. You don't take care of your household. And I'm not talking about cleanliness, because I'm a slob-ass mess, right? But certain things, You got a yard full of dandelions. That makes me not sure. They seem like great parents, but it makes me not sure of your parenting, because you know how many procreators there are in this world where we are lacking parenthood. So I don't know that you're raising them a certain type of way, and when your kids get old enough to run our property down like yours is, that's not going to fly. And you're not going to think that I'm not going to say anything to your kids because you think we're friends, because you needed to come into my home. Okay, and I want to say in past judgment, but I don't really give a fuck what somebody's judgment is. I don't really give a fuck. Especially somebody who, because at a particular point, is clearly some opportunist ass shit. And how about no? Not in this world. I mean, we need each other and everything, but you're not finna, I'm not finna overlook the fuck shit in the community in the name of, how about this example? Racist shit, the shit that racists are doing right now is not going to motivate me to overlook the shit that's going on in the community. Because the shit that's going on in the community enables them, emboldens them to continue to carry out the fuck shit that they're carrying out right now. So, yeah, let me get in here and clean up this house. Like I'm accusing other people of not doing. You're not gonna use us to maintain your household. And guess what? You're not gonna use his wife to raise your children. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.